Today on Law Daily News, the jury trial for Ryan Renfroe, who allegedly shot and killed a man on New Year's Day, has begun. A Lake View Mariachi member has been selected to the All-State team, and a road has been closed in the San Angelo area for construction. I'm James Bellini, and this is Live. We'll get to the news in a minute, but first, tonight is Monday Night Football between the Houston Texans and the Dallas Cowboys, and you can catch all the action at the ArcLight Bar and Grill located inside the Clarion Hotel at 441 Rio Concho Drive in San Angelo. The ArcLight has daily drink specials and specials from the kitchen, so head on over to the ArcLight Bar and Grill for this big Texas-sized matchup tonight at 441 Rio Concho Drive. Starting things off, Ryan Renfroe's jury trial has begun. Renfroe is on trial for the murder of Jacob Jones, who was shot and killed in the alleyway off of Chadburn Street next to Fat Boss Pub on New Year's Day this year. It apparently all started over a road rage incident between the two that continued on the social media. The two agreed to mutual combat and were to meet in the alleyway. According to witnesses and security footage, Jones's vehicle pulled up in the alleyway next to Renfroe's vehicle. When the victim got out of his truck, 2 gunshots were heard. Renfroe allegedly admitted to shooting Jones in an interview with investigators. Angelo Live will be at the trial this week. And Lakeview High School's Isaac Corrales, who plays the trumpet in the Lake View Mariachi Band, has been selected to the All-State Mariachi team for the 2nd consecutive year. Lakeview said they are proud of the musician Isaac has developed into, and they are excited for his future, and not just for representing Lakeview or the North Side, but all of West Texas. This is the 2nd time Corrales has made the All-State Mariachi team, as in 2023, he was the first student not only in San Angelo, but West Texas to make the team. Now he makes it for a 2nd time, so congratulations to Isaac. Have you downloaded the San Angelo Live mobile app yet? It's free and it's the best app in the business. Download off the Apple App Store or the Google Play Store. Stay up to date with news in San Angelo. And San Angelo drivers should start preparing for a road closure just east of town, as Fairview Road is set to have construction begin tomorrow. The road will be closed from Cristobal Road to Broadwood Road, but drivers can use Gas Plant Road as a detour to avoid delays and the construction. Also, use the message boards placed alongside the route for updated information. And motorists are also asked to plan for extra time when driving through the area and to use caution when driving through the area as well. And in the weather, those winds brought cooler temperatures to San Angelo. Right now it's 67 degrees outside with the high is 70 and a low tonight around 46. Tomorrow the high is 72 and then the low hits 38. And on Wednesday, the high gets up to 62 with a low that night of 38. Those winds should die down, but the highs in the 60s will stick around, as well as the lows in the upper 30s and lower 40s. And when we come back, we'll hear from Angelo State University's head football coach, Jeff Girsch, and then the Suez Shriners are here to talk about their Festival of Trees. But first, a word from the Bass Bunch.
$59,999 for a new Ford Expedition XLT. Get a full-size 3-row seating SUV for the family that needs a lot of room. Equipped with a moonroof, 2nd-row captain seats, along with many more features, make it the absolute perfect SUV. You can only get deals like this at Jim Bass Ford, Houston Hart and Arden Road, or shop 24/7 at bassbunch.com, or use this QR code. Yep, the one on my shirt.
Coach, you beat WT to end the year, 2nd conference title in 3 years. How does it feel?
It feels great. You know, anytime you can reach goals that you set at the beginning of the season, you know, obviously our number one goal each and every year is to win the Lone Star Conference Championship. And, you know, achieving that 2 of the last 3 years. And, you know, we were in the fight last year a little bit too for a while. But, you know, it's just an honor. You know, it is, because the programs that we face each and every week in the Lone Star Conference are really good football programs, a lot of tradition. And to go and run the table in the Lone Star Conference against you know, those teams is something special. So I'm really proud of our guys, you know, our continued, you know, buy-in to what we're selling here, the culture that they believe in, and how hard they work in the off season and in season and practice and all those things that, you know, that come together to you know, put together a Lone Star Conference Championship team. I couldn't be more proud. And then the staff, you know, our staff, you know, we've had some turnover here and there at times, but you know, we've been consistent in winning and consistent in buying in. Our players have to the staff, and I couldn't be more proud of that. You know, we're going to move on to the next steps and next goals that we have set. But you know, winning the Lone Star Conference Championship, we don't take that for granted. That's something special, and very proud of the efforts.
So you came into last week's game having already won the LSC on the road week prior. but what did it mean for you and your team to officially celebrate with the trophy in front of this home Contra Valley crowd?
Well, it helped that we won on that part on Saturday. It'd be tough to celebrate the Lone Star Conference Championship when we lose a game, but it was great. Doing it in front of our fans, our boosters, our alums, our families, the players and all their families. That's something special. It's just it's an outstanding feeling, and I've said this for a long time. There's a lot of special things that go on at Angelo State, and you take a look at all athletics and what's going on right now in the fall. And I know what's going to happen in the spring too, but winter and spring. But we've had a lot of success, and you got to look at that from the top down. You got to look at that from administration. Coach Reed, what he's done and allowed us to do as our head administrator in athletics, and it's something special. Get to shake his hand after that game and receiving that trophy. That's something special to me, and just proud of the way our kids played, and getting to do that at home made a huge difference.
Talk about your quarterback's performance. I had to write down some of these stats. With 13 of 23 passing, 13 of 23, 238 passing yards, 4 touchdowns. Rushing, 15 carries for 187 yards and 3 touchdowns. So, totaling 7 total touchdowns. What does his performance say about his leadership and his overall performance this season?
Yeah, he's just gotten better and better each and every week, and I think the confidence level is through the roof with him right now, in the sense of just understanding the offense and what Coach Kilmer wants and what he's looking for. One stat that I'll talk about a little bit. For playing 11 games, he has 0 interceptions. He didn't throw a single interception this year, and that kid, it shows the maturity he has. Younger quarterbacks sometimes will force a football here and there, and Braden hasn't done that. He's made great decisions with the football. Obviously, the stats speak for himself and how much he's improved throughout the whole year, and I couldn't be more proud of him, because he works hard and he comes to practice each and every day with great energy, great excitement. He understands the importance. He's only a sophomore. He understands what these seniors put in to be, have an opportunity to go compete for a national championship in the playoffs, and Braden has accepted that role as our quarterback and has gotten better and better each and every week, and man, the future's very bright with him. But yeah, I said it earlier, I'm glad he's on our team. He just does everything right, and really excited about where he's taken the offense, and he just does it. He does it right. We surround him with a lot of weapons. He's got some great receivers. He's got some great running backs. And the old line's protected for him. But his individual effort himself on things that he's done is nothing short of amazing.
Last week you started slow. You fumbled on the opening play from scrimmage, and you gave up a touchdown. But how were you and your team able to respond so quickly and recharge and regroup? And what allowed you to set the tone?
Well, I would go back to our schedule. We face really good football teams all year. We lost our first 2 games of the season against 2 very good MIAA teams in Fort Hays and Emporia State. I think they ended up the season like 15-6 or 15-7 or something like that in the year combined. So, we faced really good teams. So we've been in adversity before. We've seen it, and our guys just they have confidence. They understand that the football game's not going to be won or lost in that first quarter, but it can hurt your chances at times. So our guys just went out and executed, didn't panic. We talk about riding the waves. There's going to be good and bad in a college football game, and staying consistent in what we do and belief. And it was a matter of time before we got going on offense. We felt like we could do some things through the pass game. We felt we matched up pretty well there with it, and Braden did a great job, obviously, both run and throwing the football. But defensively, I'll be honest with you, I thought we were kind of sloppy a little bit on defense right away to start, but got going. I don't know what it is. We're a second half defense for sure. We didn't give up a point in the second half. I think we gave up 3 the week before. Our guys have just been so consistent on defense too. So, when you have a really good defense that is complementary to what we've been doing offensively, it's a recipe for wins. And our guys stayed consistent and didn't panic.
You faced Bemidji State to kick off the playoffs. What sort of game can we expect, and in your words, what makes Angelo State's home field advantage great?
Well, first off, what makes it great at home is our fans. We get great support. We've been sold out or close to every single game, and filling the stadium and getting our guys here or getting our alumni and boosters back and former players back that come back, and then obviously all the coaches' families and players now and families. That's what's special. This place is great, and so I'm excited about that. But Bemidji brings a very physical brand of football to the plate. They're really good on defense. They remind us of us on defense a little bit. They fly around. I think they're in the top 10 or 15 in the total defense in the country. And, they just do some great things. They're coached well. There's no doubt about that. I know a lot of their coaches, and they do a great job. So, we're going to have our hands full with it. We're excited for the opportunity and the matchup. We're really happy it's in San Angelo and not up in Bemidji, Minnesota. So, at the end of the day, it's going to be a great football game. They're a good football team. But when I say each and every week, they still got to play the Rams too. It's not just them being good. We're good as well. So should be a great matchup, and I expect a very physical football game.
So just taking a look at the bigger picture, just more of our super region as a whole.
Yep.
Was there maybe any surprises you personally were surprised about the way that the bracket formed out, or are you kind of just happy with how everything looked?
Yeah, I think it looked pretty good. I do. I know, with 2 and 3 losing ahead of us, and we were sitting at 4. I think some people were kind of, why didn't we get the 2 and Western Colorado got it? But Western Colorado went 10-1. They're a good football team, and so there's not a whole lot of complaints coming from that part of it. I felt like that was a good seed for us, and it just, at the end of the day, it doesn't matter if you're 1 or it matters if you're 1. The bye is pretty nice, but 2 through 7, you still got to beat everybody to get to where you want to go. So we feel like getting in and having a home game week 1 is something special. But I felt it was good. The good seed, and we're just excited to be in the field and have a chance to go compete and see if we can't get ourselves to a national championship game.
And of course, we talked about Braden all season. We talked about your running game, talked about your defense. Is there a specific unit of position on your team that you think is going to be that X factor for y'all during your playoff run this year?
Well, on offense, man, I just you look at our receivers. I just think we don't have that one guy with 50, 60 catches like a lot of teams do, but we have a bunch of guys with 20. You know what I mean? And we're the number 2 pass offense in the conference. And we don't have, I think our highest pass receptions is 25 by Kel. So we spread the ball out, and we're tough cover on that. When you got 4 guys out there and sometimes 5, and some of our empty stuff that we do, we're a tough cover. But you got to look at that position for sure. But at the end of the day, it all starts in the O line and the D line, and our offensive line has been a staple of the success we've had this year. And I look forward to watching them play again and continue to do what they do up front, protect Braden, give him time, block for him in the run game as well, and do things. So I would say those 2 positions on offense for sure. Receivers have been amazing, and our O-line is what they are, and they've just been a solid group all year.
Thank you, Coach.
Yeah. Thanks, guys.
Thank you.
It's hard to believe how reckless some people can be and how hard they fight against real victims. You need a partner who consistently beats the Giants and who will never, ever flinch.
And welcome back, everybody. James Bellini here with Bob and Steve from the Suez Shrine. How are we doing today?
Doing fine.
Good,
How you
good.
doing, James? Thank you for having us.
Oh, absolutely. Oh, we have something pretty cool y'all are doing. Y'all are raffling off fully decorated Christmas trees, right?
With gifts, yes.
All right.
Yes.
Well, let's talk about that real quick.
We do it every year. It's what we call our Festival of Trees. And this year it's going from November the 23rd, which is the Saturday before Thanksgiving.
Okay.
And it will run up until the Wednesday. We stopped the Wednesday before Thanksgiving, and we started back up on Friday, and then Saturday we have our drawing. And what we do is we have 25 Christmas trees that are donated,
Okay.
and they're given to us by different organizations and firms around the San Angelo, Concho Valley area.
Mm-hmm.
And they're fully decorated. The minimum value is $500. A lot of people go over the top of that.
Right.
And you go in and you see the trees, and they're all in our area in the big rooms that we have there. And as I always tell people, you feel like you're walking into a set of a Christmas movie, because it's all these
Right.
trees and gifts. And so you pick the trees you want, and you put your ticket in the trees, and then we have a drawing on Saturday the 30th, and we draw, and you win the tree decorated with all the gifts. And you do that. The tickets are $1 a piece, and to get in, it's $2 to get in, and one of those dollars goes towards the trees. And then on Saturday morning, on the 30th, we're having breakfast with Santa, and that's always a big hit. We the kids come, and we have pancakes and sausage, and you get with Santa Claus. Santa gives them a gift, and we have some people who are nobles of Suez Shrine that will read Christmas stories to them, and the families always love it. It's a great time to take pictures and get out with the family and kind of get in the Christmas spirit. And like I said, we've been doing that for a number of years, and it's a great success. It's a fundraiser for Suez Shrine. And Suez Shrine, of course, is the fraternity. Then our philanthropy is Shriners Children's Hospital, and so we've been here for 72 years. So it's Suez is really part of the fabric of this community.
All right. And like you said, it's all donated, right?
Everything is donated. Yeah. It's back. Yeah, it goes back to Suez Shrine, which helps us provide transportation and provide care for the kids here. And it's really it gives us the ability to get out in the community and be family oriented. Shriners have always been big family groups where you see us in the parades with all of our assets and fire engines. We're around.
Right.
Yeah, have been for a long time.
Right. And, well, you're on the hospital board, right?
I'm on the hospital board.
As by your Fez says.
Yes. It's Shriners Children's Texas. We have a major facility in Galveston, and we take care of children with severe burns. We're one of the premier pediatric burns facilities in the country, and it's in Galveston, been there since 1966. And then we take care of orthopedically challenged children, cleft lip and palate. We do a lot of rehabilitation work, prosthetics, and it's we take care of these children without any concern about their ability to pay. And just as an exciting thing, last week we had what we called a soft opening of a outreach clinic here in San Angelo, working in conjunction with Shannon Healthcare. And we did it at the South Campus. We had several patients come, but we were all very excited about it. We've been working on that for a number of years. We're going to have a big ribbon cutting in that in February. Okay. So, and the other thing that when the kids come to Suez, we merged hospitals several years ago, and we had a hospital. Our orthopedic hospital was in Houston, and then our burns was in Galveston. But we merged both of those. Just opened up a new patient housing facility in Galveston to take care of patients that are there for longer periods. But we have the train from the Houston hospital that had been there, and it's been turned into San Angelo and Suez, and you see a lot of things there, and the kids love it. So anyway, there's a lot to do.
Right.
A lot to do.
But back to Festival Trees. When are y'all open? When can people come buy tickets? Where do people buy tickets from?
All you have to do is come to our temple at off of College Hills Boulevard, starting this Saturday through the 30th, and the doors will be open. Okay. And so you come there, purchase tickets, and then you can view the trees.
All right.
So,
all right. Well, good deal.
We're on Loop 306 between College Hills and Knickerbocker.
All right.
Yeah, on the south side. Can't miss it.
No, I think everybody who's driven down there has seen it before.
Absolutely.
So go there, get your tickets.
Absolutely.
And put them in on trees and give back a little bit and win a tree.
And give back, win a tree, win the gifts, go see Santa, get a gift for the kids, a lot of picture opportunities. It's a lot of fun for the whole family.
All right. Did we miss anything?
I don't think so. Did we miss anything?
I didn't miss a thing.
Yeah, we got it.
All right. Well, Bob, thank y'all for coming in.
Hey, thank you for having us.
Absolutely.
We appreciate it very much.
Yes, sir.
Thank you.
Thank you. Back to you guys.
When it comes to unique pieces you can't find anywhere else, Kano's Diamonds and Coins is your one-stop shop. With over 24 years in the diamond and coin industry, Kano's Diamonds and Coins is West Texas's choice for diamonds, jewelry, coins, silver, and gold. Owner Bill Kano stands by his work and offers free consultations, including estate jewelry. Don't just trust anyone with your valuables. Come see the staff at Kano's at 1016 West Beauregard in San Angelo.
Thanks for watching the Live Daily News Show, the only locally owned news show in the Concho Valley. Go like us on Facebook, X, and other social media platforms, and download the San Angelo Live mobile app to stay up to date with news from in and around the Concho Valley.